Two men, one question, zero logic. React to that.
Hello and welcome to React
to
that. Very nicely done. Every episode, myself and Mark, that man over there,
Hello.
discuss a hypothetical situation.
Yeah, we've got
scenario.
or thought, an idea,
There's no thought in
a
this.
nugget of brilliance.
And we talk about how we would react to that situation.
Exactly. This episode, Joe, we are going to create a fictional business. No, a business in a fictional world.
No, the business is legit.
Yeah, a legit business, money-making scheme. So me and Joe are going to be transported into a random TV show, film, any world which you may know from fiction.
Use your imagination of all the different forms of media there, Mark. Well done.
Thank you,
We've
I was
got film
struggling.
and TV.
What else is there?
Books, social media, print media.
I can't have social media.
Well,
There's not a fictional land of
well, that
Facebook.
entire thing is fictional. Have you seen these motherfuckers on Instagram?
Topical.
This is the
satire.
intro. Sorry.
So yeah, me and Joe are going to open a legit business. We've been transported into this fictional world with our knowledge, our experience as it is, and we need to make some money.
Money. Just before we get cracking, big shout out to Northern Delinquency for the intro music
Cheers, Mikey.
and Fraser for the artwork.
Cheers, Fraser.
Thank you. Mark,
Joe,
if you
if me.
could start a business
Yep.
in a fictional universe,
Yep.
what would you do and where would you do it?
Okay, so I've gone for quite a niche film.
Yeah,
It came out in the 90s.
Ghost.
Not Ghost.
Might have been the 80s.
I don't know when that was.
No.
I think a few cinephiles may have heard of this,
Right, okay.
but it's quite a... I can't think of any famous...
words.
Sundance.
Sundance Festival. That is a
There's
film
There's
festival.
a France
Cannes.
one. Cannes. You
Yeah.
might have kind of gone in there a few times.
Right, okay.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly.
Okay, let's hear it.
The Leon King.
Leon, great film, by the way.
Very good
just to say.
film.
Yeah, but
I
the
don't
Leon
I don't live
King-
in that world.
No, you don't want
An
to get
assassin.
shot by a Frenchman drinking milk, no.
So yeah, The Lion King is what I've gone for.
Right, yeah, very niche.
Very niche.
Yeah.
So niche, Joe. I've tried to... I might just try and explain it, actually. Just, off the top of my head.
Yeah, well,
just so
will
people
need to
know what it's about. Because
Yeah.
they need to know why I'm opening the business.
Yes.
So they need to know some of the context.
Okay.
So, how would I describe The Lion King? It's probably a symphony of visual and audio poetry, I'd start off with. It unravels the tapestry of life
Oh my god.
on the African savannah with a kaleidoscope of vibrant hues and choreographed majesty.
Just say the S word that you said.
Which one?
Savannah.
Savannah.
Right. It is very up class, isn't it?
It's because I've been watching The Office, and when they do the murder mystery one,
Oh yeah.
Savannah.
Yeah.
that's my excuse.
Right.
Anyway, I've lost my train of thought.
It was an important one.
Where was I?
Well, they're in the savannah.
I was in the savannah.
Yeah.
So as the sun-kissed brushstrokes of dawn awaken the Pride Lands, the narrative unfolds in a ballet of primal struggles and regal destinies, painted against the canvas of the circle of life.
You've not written this,
I have.
have you?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I mean, no, I'm thinking of this.
Oh, right.
Top of my
Okay.
head.
Yeah.
Each frame, Joe, I'd probably describe as a kaleidoscope of light and shadow, dancing in tandem with a rhythm and heartbeat. With the rhythm of heartbeats echoing the eternal struggle between the forces of light and the shadows of darkness.
Well, if they needed proof that you weren't reading it, it was right there.
I know, yeah. The protagonist is a young lion called Simba.
Right.
So his odyssey is a ballet of self-discovery set against the backdrop of the perils of youth, I would say. So as a voyeur into watching this life, we're captivated by the cub as he struggles through the reality of death, betrayal and absenteeism,
Right.
one would say.
One would say, yes.
And I think the somber truth in it all is that the redemption arc reminds us all of our own naivety, our struggles and our own personal growth, allowing us to live vicariously through Simba in the safety of our own homes. As Simba avenges his dad's murder and reclaims his homeland to save his community. It also has Mr. Bean, who plays a funny bird in it.
Rowan Atkinson.
Rowan Atkinson.
Right,
So
okay.
that's probably like a layman's explanation of The Lion King.
You did not write that.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't believe you, but okay. It was quite nice.
I'm trying to up the level here.
Yeah.
Instead of like the dick jokes.
Well, it's all right.
Try and go for...
I'm going next, so we'll lower the time.
I think everyone knows The Lion King, don't they? If we're going to be honest.
Ooh.
Can you do a few of those, actually?
That I don't know if that's actually right.
A wimbo. You just do a wimbo quietly.
A wimbo.
I'm going to edit that.
Yeah,
and try and make it so it plays behind that. So if you're listening to this and that happens, my editing skills have gone up a notch.
Yeah.
So that is the word I'm going to live with. So it's on the savannah.
Oh, yeah.
So African Pride Lands, I'm going to join the Lion King. So Pride of Lions, chilling out.
And you're a human?
No. I'm going to be a monkey.
Right. I don't think we agreed that we could switch species, but okay, you're going to be a monkey.
No, you said you have to live in a realm. So if I went back and lived in Avatar, I'd have to be a big Smurf.
Well, no, because there's humans in Avatar. That's the point of the fucking name of the film.
Okay, new example.
Right, okay.
If I went to live... What films just have things in them, not humans?
Quite a lot films.
Why am I having a mind blank?
I don't know, but it's fabulous to watch. I am not helping you.
Oh, this is painful.
Yeah, it is.
Just name a film. I was even thinking of Lord of the Rings, but they have bloody humans in, don't they?
Well, you've said Smurfs.
They have humans in.
Oh, yeah, Gargamel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Name a film with...
Any film that Disney and Pixar have made. Oh, yeah, there isn't one.
They've all got humans in it somewhere.
No, there's must be ones that haven't got humans in.
This is...
Lion King.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finding Nemo. Oh, no, that's got
humans in. You've got a dentist.
I think, really, The Lion King isn't set in a world where there isn't humans, Mark. There is humans.
Yeah, but you don't...
You don't see them.
Yeah, but I've decided I'm going to be a monkey.
Right.
I'm going to have a think about films without humans in, because that's really bad how we both can't think of one.
Yeah, well, it's a good editing point for you, isn't it?
Joe, I've listed out 5. How have you not thought of a single one? There we go. Now I can edit my...
Oh, right, okay.
I can edit myself in saying that.
Well done.
And then you look like the fool.
That's good, ignoring you.
So I'm going to be a monkey.
Robots.
What?
No humans in robots.
What's robots?
Animated film. Ewan McGregor's in it.
Right.
Done.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Got there in the end. So I'm going to be a monkey because I like opposable thumbs.
Yeah, you like opposable thumbs.
That's what I'm going
you
for.
like throwing your shit around.
And I'm going to open an outdoor business. An outdoor activity business, I should say.
Yeah.
An outdoor business in... There's no buildings there either.
Yeah. Everything's really outdoor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So an activity business.
So a business.
Yeah. An activity business. You know, like an outdoor... No, because it is like...
Is it Go Ape, Mark?
It'll be similar to that.
Right.
That kind of work. So...
Right. Go Chimp.
So yeah, I'm basically in the background.
What kind of monkey are you?
A chimpanzee.
Right, okay. Not monkeys, but you're a chimpanzee.
Yeah, they're apes.
What is happening with me and you today?
This is...
You could be a macaque.
No, because I need to be quite big.
A Reese's?
No, I'm going to be a chimp.
There's a baboon in there, isn't there?
Yeah, I don't want to take his place.
He like smears excrement on people's heads or whatever. Yeah.
Well, I think it's like juice of a berry.
Well, I don't know what you call it. If you're behind closed doors, you do you, bro.
Thank you. Very open of you.
Thank you very much.
So I'm going to be like kind of working in the background, running my expedition business.
Yeah.
So you know the little lion cubs when Simba's a little kid. This is happening when Simba's a little cub, by the way.
Right.
So Mufasa's still knocking about, in charge.
Okay.
We're happy with that.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
No objection.
So I'm going to have this outdoor business, expeditions.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take Simba and, who was it? Nala, did we say?
Yeah.
The cubs, basically. I'm going to take them exploring, because Zazu was the one who did it, but he was a little bit shit, wasn't he?
That's the bird.
He was the bird.
Yeah.
So he's like a political advisor, I'd say,
who's
kind of being forced into this work.
Zootopia. Sorry.
Thank you. This podcast is going to be random films, isn't it?
I am listening. It just came to my head at the same time.
So what I do is basically a political advisor turned into childminder.
Okay.
Be like Jacob Rees-Mogg taking your kids up Ben Nevis hiking.
It could only go well.
It's not going to go well.
Oh, sorry. It won't go well.
So my business,
yeah,
it's getting my face known. I'm looking after the king's kids.
Yeah.
Taking them out. They're enjoying it. They're exploring safely.
So you're rewriting the film here?
Well, it's not a film. It's a world.
Oh, okay.
But yes, I am.
Yeah.
So yeah, after a few years, I'm building up this rapport. No one wants to eat me because I'm looking after the kids. So I've kind of got that protection from the king.
Okay.
Clever. Thank
Very,
you.
yeah.
After a few years of doing this, I'm kind of building up to the master plan because how Mufasa dies, he gets trampled to death because Scar doesn't save him. He's trying to climb up a rock. Scar digs his claws in, throws him off. Yeah. Mufasa falls into
wildebeest or antelope.
Charging. I think wildebeest.
Yeah. Okay,
antelope a bit too thin. So he gets run over that way. Yeah. Very sad. Changes Simba's life.
It does.
And the course of history.
Of their history.
For a couple of years till he comes back and it kind of goes back to normal.
Who comes back?
Simba comes back.
And
retakes the Pride Land.
Oh, right, yeah.
So yeah, after a few years is when my master plan's going to come. So this is going to happen. I know because I've seen the film.
Yeah.
That this is going to happen. I know the day somehow because I can see things leading up to it. I've watched it that many times, and I'm going to start saying to Mufasa,
"Yeah,
I've got a free."
He's dead, isn't he?
No, he's alive at this point.
Oh right, okay.
I've got a free adult rock climbing course.
Right.
Do you want to try? He'll say no, and I say yes.
Okay.
And that level of negotiation will get me over the line.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So what Scar doesn't know is when Mufasa's climbing up the rock to save himself, he's strapped into a harness. I'm at the bottom belaying him.
So are you going to get trampled to death?
No, because I'm thin. I can go to the side and hide behind a rock.
Okay.
I'm safe.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. I've worked this out. I've had years to work out.
You've planned
I've built a little wall.
Yeah, a wall.
So I'm safe behind this wall.
Yeah.
Or big rock.
Okay.
So Mufasa's climbing up.
Yeah.
Sees Scar.
Yeah.
Save me, brother. Scar goes, long live the king.
Yeah.
Digs his claws into Mufasa's paws. Pushes him off.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Mufasa's just hanging there.
Just swings back.
He's roped in. I didn't see he had a harness on. So things get a little bit awkward. Stay with me, Joe.
I'm with you, mate.
This is very important.
I'm here for this.
This is a very important part of the business.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'd invest.
So, I've saved the king's life.
Yeah.
I've rewritten... I mean, they don't know I've rewritten history. So
no,
they don't
really
know.
don't
But I can tell them, and they can see they're annoyed. Yeah. They're happy with me. But he's a family man.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be seen to be taking revenge. He doesn't want to be seen to be undermined by his brother because he was in that situation.
So he'd kill him?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to take Scar spedunkeling.
You're going to what?
I'm going to take Scar spedunkeling.
What's spedunkeling?
It's when you go underground into caves.
Is that called caving?
No.
Oh, right.
I'm an expert, Joe.
Oh, sorry, I do apologise.
I'm an outdoor businesser.
You're a fully trained outdoor businesser.
So I'm going to take Scar spedunkeling.
It's not real.
I'm going to lead him so far under.
Yeah.
And then using my amazing monkey skills, best known for
hide behind a
caving.
Wall. Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to sneak out.
Yeah.
The rock I was hiding behind originally, I'm just going to push that over the entrance.
Like a reverse Jesus.
Scar has gone. Mufasa isn't... They don't know what's happened. Like Mufasa knows, but he's not getting blamed because I'm the one who's made the mistake.
Can I just say, this isn't really going to do well for the reputation of your business, though, is it?
I've got amazing business insurance.
Yeah, but the person you took, what is it, spedunkeling, has gone missing and is presumed dead.
Yeah, so right. I've made a mistake.
Well, you have you can't really afford to make mistakes down there, Mark. Especially when you're spedunkeling.
I don't need to, because my business no longer needs to continue. Because I've just saved the king.
Right.
So I've got life on easy street now. So my life insurance, my business insurance is paid out.
Oh, it's a scam. Right, okay.
So now I've got the payout because I've had to close a business.
Yeah.
But insurance, hello.
Yeah, hello.
A couple of million, why not? Mm-hmm. So let's kind of get a checklist going.
I don't think you get the money from the insurance, do you?
Oh, I don't know.
No, if it's
Who would?
public and liability, it goes to the family of the people who...
How about this?
Okay.
I have managed to get on Scar's life insurance as the
right, of course.
main person.
Let's further rewrite the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's track back a bit.
Let's track back.
We've done quite a lot of things here.
Yeah.
So I have saved the king, so he owes me a debt.
Okay.
So he's seen his brother's true nature.
Yeah.
So he's happy that I've sorted that issue out, got that out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
So there's no more challenges.
Fine. Yeah.
I think I've got the life on easy street now because I'm best mates with the lions. They're not going to kill me. I've looked after Simba.
Yeah.
He's going to take over as king.
Yeah.
He loves me as a childminder and
course.
for saving his dad.
We all love our childminders.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We all look after them in our later years.
Yeah, exactly. I fondly remember all of mine.
All of them?
Yeah, all
How
of
many
them.
were there?
Well, we kept taking him down to caves and killing him. So
They could only last a weekend with you.
yeah.
So I've got this life now where the royal family is indebted to me.
Yeah.
I've got millions of...
Why did you just spread your hands like Jesus?
Just because that's how I'm feeling
Oh,
right
right.
now.
Okay.
I'm so influential now that I can just live on easy street, chill out with the rest of the apes, monkeys, however you want to describe them.
There's a baboon, I think.
Go explore the Pride Lands, go to the elephant graveyard. If hyenas come, I've got lions to back me up.
Right.
I can just live my life now
Yeah.
as easy as I want to. It's perfect. All because of my brilliant outdoor adventure business. Discuss.
Yeah, I've got several problems with this. First of all...
Whoa, problems?
Oh, sorry. I've
Not
got several
questions
questions
or
about this.
Clarification.
Yeah, clarifications. Points of order. First of all,
Yep.
we did agree that you'd have no prior knowledge of the world that you're going into.
Well, it was luck then.
Oh, okay. So it was luck that you did that because you have not really created a business.
I have. Outdoor business. I've built it
You've
up.
created an insurance scam that results in the death of a lion. And then the business closes. So really, your outdoor business is a bit of child minding.
If I'm...
One abseiling lesson. And a horrific death in a cave.
we didn't...
So I'm not going to invest. If this is Dragon's Den, I'd get to fuck off.
We said open a business. We didn't say a thriving, successful business.
Fair play.
I've registered with HMRC.
You have not.
I am classed as a business. That,
What kind of insurance?
if you take people out,
Yeah.
you need to have insurance, public
So-
liability.
It's just animals in this universe, in this world, in your head.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I've not seen Lion King 2. Is there any humans in it?
No.
Right, well, I don't know if
No,
that's
this is in
true or
Lion
not.
King 1.
Well, no, it's not, is it? Because you've rewritten
Lion King
the
2
film.
doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't.
'Cause
Lion King 1
2
doesn't happen, does it?
Well, yeah.
No,
Well, none of the fictional worlds happen.
no,
If
but
you're
the
gonna play that
opening
game.
act of Lion King happens, and then you just go completely off script. Walt Disney's looking at this going, what the fuck is it? Right, okay. I mean,
So, yeah.
I like the cut of your jib. Do you know what I mean? I mean, if you're doing
We
this...
didn't have to be ethical. Did we?
No, we didn't. I
want an easy life. I kept thinking of different worlds I could go into. And I thought, it's just going to be too much effort, this.
your definition of an easy life is to be a monkey in the wilds of Africa rather than anywhere else where you could be a human living in comfort. You want to be a chimp living outside.
Yeah.
That's your idea of comfort.
Well, maybe under
You
scrutiny...
are on your arse.
Maybe under scrutiny I'm failing a little bit.
I mean, I'm not saying my idea is going to be good, but okay. Oh, Mark, I don't really have
I think
any.
I've broken you.
Yeah, you have. I don't have any follow-up questions.
I may
on that.
have gone off script by the fact that we weren't allowed to have any prior knowledge.
I think you
What
spent
was it?
most of your time writing the background.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I was watching Lion King last weekend with my son.
Really?
He loves it now. He wants to watch it every day.
Well,
So I'm
don't
holding up
change
for
the
that.
story to. You'll be like, this didn't really happen.
I was like, you know what, Jacob? What could happen here? If a monkey was introduced,
Yeah.
what was the monkey called? Not the monkey? Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not that familiar with. You watched it last weekend.
yeah. I was thinking of scam businesses.
Just looking at all your boys' films, just like, rescue us down under, we could crash this plane and get insurance out of it.
I think I watched that and then like Crime Stoppers straight away.
Oh,
I just
God.
kind of pieced the two together in mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the most of my thought went into the opening description of The Lion King.
That was beautiful.
Well, it will be when I edit it without the failings.
But it was very nice. Cannot fault that. The business idea is shit.
What wouldn't work about it?
What?
What wouldn't work
Right,
about
okay,
it?
let's pick a few holes into this. My understanding is Mufasa jumps down into the ravine that the wildebeest are running through.
To save Simba.
Correct.
Correct.
So he then saves Simba and then tries scrambling back up the rocks.
Yes.
In your version...
So he saves Simba, Simba's safe.
Yeah.
And then he tries to scramble up the rocks.
You just repeated what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to repeat it so I understand where the issue is.
The issue is,
fine.
You're telling me that you were giving him a billet or abseiling lesson. So he
At the same time.
At the same time.
So me and
So he was only hanging on a rope then.
Yeah.
So
we're,
in your head,
I'm there.
It's a weird claw machine game with a lion.
Why is it a claw machine? I'm at the bottom. I'm doing the ropes.
Yeah. Where's Mufasa at this point?
He's at the base with me.
Right.
We're chilling out. I'm getting him strapped in.
How long's this rope? Right. Okay.
Well, to the top.
But he's got to run and save Simba, hasn't he?
Yeah. So
whilst attached to the harness
it's
and
a
rope.
long rope.
Yeah. Right. So then he saves Simba. Runs back. You reel all the rope in behind your wall, and then before the wildebeest turn up, why doesn't he just hide behind the wall with you?
It's quite a small wall.
Kill me.
It's monkey sized.
Oh, sorry, it's the perfect size of a monkey.
For one
holding
ape.
A rope. One ape, yeah, one simian. Oh God. Well, that was the first hole that I found within the plan.
So I've explained that one. You happy with that explanation?
Not really. The second, one of the other ones is in your head. Mufasa's just fine with Scar at this point. So fine that he's letting his children's trusted babysitter take him spelunking or whatever it was called. Down into what?
No, I've killed Scar after this has happened.
Yeah. So Mufasa's survived. So Scar's not even intervened then or tried killing Mufasa.
Yeah. Were you listening?
I was, but you're changing what happened.
Mufasa gets to the top.
Yeah.
Scar sees him, thinks this is how I'm going to
kill
kill him.
Does he not notice the big rope and pulley that's above where the bloody thing is?
No.
No, he doesn't, does he not? Right, okay.
Are you telling
Problem
me?
solved. I am telling you. Yeah, I am.
Do you think a lion would understand a pulley system?
In your universe, they would.
They wouldn't.
They understand insurance. Which is a much more difficult concept than a bloody rope.
That's why I've got the job. Lions don't understand the concept of ropes and pulley systems. Monkeys do. Apes do.
Yeah.
So that's where my business is thriving.
Do you not think the clue would be that when Mufasa's coming up to the top of it, he's not doing it in one fluid motion? He's pulled up, stopped, pulled up, stopped.
I'm not pulling him up. He's climbing.
What?
He's climbing up.
With the rope?
Have you ever seen like rock climbers before?
I've seen rock climbers before.
Well, that's it. He's climbing up with the rope.
Right.
I'm
still
tightening
bollocks,
the rope as he's going up.
It's still bollocks.
He gets to the top.
And then
Scar
just swings away.
Scar thinks this is where I'm going to kill him.
Yeah.
Digs his claws in the paws.
Yeah.
That's good.
Claws in the paws. You keep saying that, I know.
Pushes him away.
Yeah.
Thinking, I've just killed Mufasa, killed the king.
And he just swings back.
And then he just kind of awkwardly...
It's just like a shit pinata.
And he just kind of
swings back to Mufasa, to Scar.
So then Mufasa sees Scar as the evil, treacherous, murderous brother.
Yeah.
And that's when I kill Scar in the spedunkling accident.
Well, no, there's a gap.
Not straight away.
This is what I'm saying.
I don't instantly go, Scar, by the way.
Let's go caving.
Because I'm at the bottom.
Behind a wall.
Behind the wall.
Yeah, behind the wall. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So Scar can't see me below.
What a load.
He doesn't know I'm involved, so he trusts me to go.
How does he know what?
What? Well, my business.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I've got brilliant flyers.
You've got flyers. You've mapped all this out. The shareholders are clearly happy.
I've taken a few like giraffes down there, so he thinks it's all safe.
Why is a giraffe? Where's that going?
Well, that's why I'm so good at my job.
Behind the wall.
No, he's going under the ground.
Giraffe in the cave?
Yeah.
Taking fucking ages.
Yeah. I'm good at my job.
But at least it won't witness it because his head would be stuck out the fucking cave.
Yeah, I can get like a leg in.
Yeah, exactly. What's happening down there? Don't worry about it. Back up. Right.
So Scar thinks, I need to take my mind off this. I've just tried to kill my brother.
Yeah.
The king knows this because he is said brother.
And Mufasa's fine with that.
So I need to lay low.
Right.
And I need to take my mind. I need to take my mind off it.
Yeah.
He thinks he's tricking me.
Yeah.
He really thinks that I'm trying to get him like a secret underground layer that he could hide in and come back to power. When in reality, I'm showing him his coffin, basically.
So
his
he
grave.
thinks you are a cave estate agent, and you're using it as an opportunity to bury him alive.
Why not?
Right. Why don't you just open an estate agent?
Because why would an estate agent take a line rock climbing, Joe? It makes no sense.
It's not, and that sentence has never been said before. Why would why would an estate agent take a line rock climbing? Right in. Who knows? Like,
Are you an estate agent?
are you a lion? All answers welcome. What a fucking shit idea. Oh my god.
I'm slightly offended by that.
I do apologise. Oh my god. At what point did you just go, oh, that'll do?
I can't remember the ones I was thinking of. And I just kept thinking, it's too straightforward, this.
When you said outdoor business, Lion King, perfect sense. I was like, of course,
Why
I can see
what
that.
did you think an outdoor
Well,
business
I was
would be?
almost like
gardener.
no, not gardener, that you could create a safari and all you guys are just actors. All the lions and stuff are just actors for
So
the safari. I never thought you'd be a monkey, Mark. This is the point of it. I thought you'd be a human.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see where
This is
I can see where your logic's coming from.
I didn't think like, oh no, yeah, he'll be a chimp actually, and then yeah, he'll probably create an outdoor activities business. I mean, go ape, fine,
There we go.
great idea. I didn't
Clever.
realise
That's
that
where
you'd
the name
be
came from.
swinging around the king of the savannah on a rope from behind the wall while his brother tries to kill him. Fucking hell, father. Genius. Perhaps it is genius. I don't know.
So, Joe, there is one master plan.
That is a plan.
That is a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Let us hear what you've come up with.
You
So
could open a lettuce business.
what business? Actually, no. First, tell us what world are you going to be moving to?
The world is it's The Boys.
The Boys,
Yeah.
the famous Amazon Prime TV show.
Yeah, originally a comic, but I am basing
Oh, is
this
it?
on. Yeah, it was.
Well
I'm
done.
basing it on the Amazon Prime series.
Good.
I've only read a bit of the comic. Believe it or not, more
Similar.
brutal than the series is.
Really, more
Oh.
graphic.
More graphic. Some of the characters don't do the same thing, as is always the case with adaptations. Like as a spoiler, if you like,
Okay.
Soldier Boy in the comics.
Which one's Soldier Boy?
The guy played by Jensen Ackles, who they sort of bring back and find.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah. He's basically a guy who's trying to get into the Seven and just sleeps with Homelander. I will try and give a bit of a background now.
Okay.
Admittedly, it won't be as well written or as well versed as yours was.
Well, mine was just off the top of the
Yours
of
was
the
just
head,
off the top of the head. So I
see how
mean,
yours goes.
so this is. I have written notes, so I'm going to read from them, Mark. 'Cause I'm not as creative as you on
It's
the
okay,
spot.
not everyone else is.
Right, so for those unfamiliar, The Boys is a show where superheroes are commonplace and develop their superpowers from being given a drug called Compound V as children.
Compound V.
Are you with me so far, bro?
I'm with you, Will.
Okay. What?
Yep.
Okay. Compound V gives them seemingly random superpowers, and as they get older and develop them, they become a commodity and source of income for their families.
Was the word seamlessly on purpose there? Or was it
Seemingly.
seemingly?
Yeah.
Was that...
Was that on purpose?
Because that makes me think maybe it wasn't. Maybe,
Seemingly.
yeah.
Seemingly.
Yeah.
I don't understand what point you're making.
Well, you said it like you assume it's going to be random.
Right.
But the way you said it makes you think, well, actually, no. Is it random? Or are we made to believe it's
Oh,
random?
oh yeah, this is all deliberate. Yeah,
Ah.
yeah, I'm a genius. Big money to be made, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Seemingly.
Well, unless you get, like, the power to grow your fingernails.
Yeah, well, that's not as good, I suppose, isn't it? But superheroes, they earn money from
I
being
mean, technically,
sponsored.
everyone has the power to grow their fingernails.
Not everyone.
Just,
Not everyone
just
has
at different
fingernails.
speeds.
Varying speeds of fingernail growth. So superheroes earn money from being sponsored by City, the face of a brand, Capitalism in action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heroes can make even more money and fame by being accepted into the prestigious Seven.
Seven. What is the Seven?
They consist of the most bankable heroes and the most marketable for the company Vought.
So they're quite famous, these Seven.
Yeah, they're basically Vought are basically the reason why Compound V's handed around and stuff like that. They're the ones who created it, sell it,
Right.
and the Seven is effectively the Avengers on crack. Is my description. So to give you the faintest idea.
Okay.
Yeah. Of how brutal that show is. The opening scene of the first episode is basically an innocent woman,
Yes.
just to pronounce it correctly, getting blown to smithereens from being accidentally hit by a hero from the Seven with super speed.
Yeah, she gets ran through, basically.
She does. Blood rains down like Billy Joel Armstrong in September.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a reference.
Quite happy with that, actually.
Yeah.
Other highlights consist of a guy's cock exploding when a budget Ant-Man enters his urethra and then sneezing, causing him to return to normal size, and an Aquaman-type character having his gills fisted. So,
Yes,
to name a few, it's all good fun. Family viewing.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it with the parents.
Parents are fine. I won't watch it with your children. But, you know, if you're old enough.
So how do your parents watch it then? If they don't watch it with the children?
Oh, nice. Yeah, but they're not your children.
So whose parents am I watching it with?
My parents.
Okay.
I'll watch it with yours.
Sounds fair.
Swap. So one thing that does seem consistent in the boys' universe, I think I've explained it now, with a couple of exceptions to the rule, is that the superheroes are all colossal thunder.
Yeah, they're not very... Well,
sorry, Mark. So entitled from a young age and told they are super special.
Yep.
It's not too hard to see why the heroes become twats.
Yes.
Yeah. The main driving force of the narrative, apart from a lunatic hellbent on revenge, who you mentioned before, who swings between an Australian, New Zealand, and English accent,
Yes.
surrounds the further descent into. I was very quickly going to say that, but not into knobheadness
Yes.
of the hero Homelander.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which when you think about it, not a very good name.
What, Homelander?
Yeah. I mean, I know it embodies, sort of an idea of patriotism.
This is my home. This is my land.
Great metaphor for the alt-right in America.
Maybe he was like trying to explain, this is my home, land, and then you couldn't think of a third one.
Couldn't think of the C.
Just put it there.
Yeah. So background done. Yeah. You know enough to know why
And
I've season.
Is this happening across the world? Is it just in America? Because The Boys is in America, but I don't know if they have the same things in the UK.
They never mention, do they? Or if they do, I've forgotten.
So should we say you have to move to America then?
Africa. I'm in the Pride Lands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say I'm in America. I don't really care.
Let's say.
Right. Okay.
Well, you don't have to go, Joe. So.
Well, I do. This is the compulsory bit, right? Okay.
So you're having to travel to America. It's this kind of time, isn't it? It's just like 2024.
Yeah, it's sort of modern age, but slightly removed from the normal because superheroes are aplenty.
Well, it's the same, but just with superheroes.
So different.
Yeah.
So as we've established, Compound V.
Compound V.
Right. So I'm going to create.
So what is Compound V? Is it man-made?
Man-made, synthetic, given to children.
Injected?
That helps. I can't remember.
I think it's injected.
Yeah, injected. And develop superpowers.
Purple, I think.
Who?
I think it's purple.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought it was red. Purple.
It might be.
Okay. So I'm going to develop Compound AT, which stands for Compound Anti-Twat.
Okay.
Which is
should have took some yourself.
The wife of Uncle Knobhead. I don't know why that came to mind. What a shit joke. Anyway, so I'm not a monster, right? I'm not a monster.
You just pause for a second.
Yeah.
I need to take notes.
What are you taking notes of?
Well, I've got questions already.
Have you?
Don't forget.
Well, I mean, it was so hard for me to find questions of yours. So Compound AT, it'll give you kids superpowers. I'm not getting into the ethics about all this, by the way, about injecting, people who haven't given consent and stuff.
Is it happening in an ethical way at the moment, or done in secret and behind closed doors?
Well, it's given to kids when they're younger, isn't it? So kids can't really make an informed decision about something that will drastically change not only their biology and, it'll change their life.
Yeah.
Won't it? So it's not that ethical, is it? Because
the
parents and guardians
have that consent before when they're young. We not to the same level.
What have you done?
Vaccines and stuff.
Yeah.
The kids can't consent.
Different than a vaccine, though, Mark.
Oh, I know it's completely different, but
Yeah.
it's the same kind of kids can't.
Do you know?
Give consent.
Finding fascinating that you're finding holes in this, but the idea of swinging and lying around a ravine is fine. So
no, what I'm saying, what I'm asking.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have to do this like in a bus stop in the middle of nowhere?
In a
so no
bus
one can
stop?
see you?
I'm not selling spice to them. What do you mean?
Yeah, but how have you got like a shop front? Is it like?
Yeah,
I don't know how you do. How are you injecting children?
Right, that is a terrifying sentence that I'm hoping will never be edited onto its own. It's basically the parents come to you, don't they?
Yeah,
and
but
they pay.
where's you?
I've got a lab,
Okay.
a big building like Vought,
So it's like front of shop.
front shop. Imagine sort of like a nice posh private clinic.
You know, there's like businesses that fly you out
Yeah.
to a foreign country
Yeah,
to have a medical procedure that
yeah.
isn't available here or for cheaper.
I've basically copied the Vought business model.
Yeah, but I don't know the Vault business model.
No, I don't either.
How are you opening a business?
Well, they've developed this thing. They advertise it to parents based on all the good that
So
they're
it's
saying
it's open.
It's open. The business is open. Yeah.
So people
Imagine
can
it
walk
like
on
a
the
private
street.
clinic.
Yeah.
Well, by appointment only.
Oh my
I'm
God,
a
Joe,
very
just
busy
say
man.
yes, it's a shop front.
Yeah, it's a private clinic.
Yeah, what I'm
Appointment
saying,
only.
you're not doing this illegally.
No, it's not illegal.
That's what I'm asking. That's
one
why I
point.
asked.
Yeah, but for it not to be illegal doesn't mean I have to have a shop front. I don't know why it's illegal or shop front. It's not two things, is it?
There's a reason I'm not in business, Joe.
Oh, no. We already established that. So, like I said, ethically, we're not getting into that. In the real world, that would kind of be abhorrent, wouldn't
But
it?
it's
Really?
kind of been. It's
Why are you advocating for this?
no, I'm saying it's kind of.
You
there's
could be the
precedent for it.
spokesman.
There's precedent for
There
it.
is precedent for it.
So
yeah.
you're getting away with that.
I'm getting away with it because it's the norm,
So
which isn't really a good.
I'm going to put together
Yeah.
me asking, so you're going to inject kids, and you say, there's no ethic here. It's all right. There's no ethics.
I'm really opening myself up here. So it gives your kids superpowers, but
Oh, is this your drug?
this is my drug, Compound AT, Compound Anti-Twat. It gives your kids superpowers, but it comes with a guarantee that your kids will not become wankers.
Okay.
Right? So I'm not a monster.
What's the legal definition between the two?
I define it.
Okay.
Right?
That's
But I can
subjective.
do that. So I'm not a monster. We have a screening process.
Okay. What does the screening process look like?
So if we interview your child...
Yeah. Are you making this up on the spot, or have you thought about this?
Well, I mean, you'll find out. So if we interview your child...
Yeah.
And I'm scrabbling desperately in my
How
notes
old
here.
are these children? So I thought they did it with babies and the boys.
Well, I don't want to get into the ethics of it.
So you're going to interview like a newborn?
But newborns can be dickheads. Of course they can.
No, they can't.
Yeah, so if I interview your child and I decide he's already, or she, is already a full-blown knobhead, not
I
getting
don't
the
need
drug,
to do any editing to make you look any worse.
they
than you
won't
are.
be eligible for Compound AT.
You're going to look at a newborn and decide if it's
You've
knobhead
decided, no, right, Compound AT, we only have to inject them when they're 10. So they've got cognitive function, right?
or not. Why can't they be 18 so they can give consent? Why can't adults become... I mean, it's your business. I'm just a
I've
consultant.
sort of decided. Right, okay. So it's Compound AT.
Yeah.
It beats out Compound V because you don't have to inject it when they're a child.
Yeah.
You can inject it when they're 18 and instantaneous.
You've got
It gives them
ethics
superpowers.
sorted that way.
Right, brilliant.
Consent sorted.
Yes. Kids can still be knobheads, babies. So,
The newborns can't.
but I'm still going to have a screening process. So if it
just...
gotta
but,
go,
but doesn't the
gotta go.
drug...
No.
Doesn't AT
Well,
stop,
no,
them
because it's like it. Well, so
Not so hard to think of a business now, is it?
no, it's not. But if it's like a hard call, so if they're already a knobhead,
Yeah.
it ain't going to help it because they're already a knobhead.
So it's not a cure.
It's not a cure. It's just
Completely.
a preventative.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So if you're already a knobhead,
Yeah.
you're fucked, mate. Right.
But if you're a good person,
If you're a good person, the giving of the superpowers will not make you into a knobhead or a twat.
yes. Yeah.
Right. If it's hard to call, I'm going to ask them some questions.
Okay.
Right. Now, admittedly, these questions were designed for a younger person than an 18-year-old. But it's
Do you
going
want
to
me
be
to
like,
answer? Like, do you want to?
I want you
act
to.
It out?
Yeah. Okay. So
So what am I?
so thanks for coming in,
Who am I?
Timmy.
Am I an ape?
Yeah, you're a chimp. Yeah. Okay, you're
So
a
I'm
chimp.
Timmy.
You've got 2
Why
lines.
can't I
of
just
you.
be called Mark? Why do I have to have a new name?
Oh yeah, you don't have to be 10 anymore, do you?
Why can't
You're
I be
called
me?
Mark.
Can I be me?
How old are you?
Well, 36.
No, how old are you in this?
Well, no, it's me.
I know it's you. You're too old.
Why? You said over 18.
No, you're 18.
So you have to be 18.
You can't be any older because that's not how the drug works.
Okay, so I'm 18 then. Because
these questions
you
won't
can't
make
be
that.
any older than 18.
You
So
can't.
you have to be 18.
I mean, I've written him for a 5-year-old. So, questions from the test include:
Okay.
what is good and what is evil?
Okay.
Right, you hesitate there, so I'm already
Yeah.
on the knobhead side. Right, so that's one question.
I think the superheroes at Compound V are the heroes, and the people trying to make a quick buck with fake medicine
Yeah.
are the villains.
Right, well, I don't know if you're going to be suitable for this.
Well, it's not started well, has it? I crumble under pressure.
Yeah. So, what makes us human?
I don't know.
See, these are philosophical
That's
trials.
how's a 5-year-old going to answer that?
Well, these are philosophical questions designed for a 5-year-old.
Okay.
Might not be
Are
5.
they?
They're
Have you
designed
got
for
this from
children. Yeah. So, what is your mother's deal?
What do you mean deal?
Is she single?
Oh,
On a date, does she split the bill or expect it to be paid?
I've never took my mother on a date.
Why is your dad so angry with me? All of these questions.
Yep.
Right, okay. So, that's my business. Okay. I will take no further questions at this time. What question have you written down?
I mean, that's just perfect. I've got no...
Compound AT. It's going to be... You have written something down.
Of course I have.
Oh, Jesus Christ. If you dare try to criticise me in comparison to the shit that you've come up with... Right, go on.
Just a couple of holes.
Yeah.
So, Compound V, from what I can understand,
Yes.
is a highly top secret
Yeah.
medicine. Are we calling it medicine? What are we calling
Enhancement.
it? Enhancement
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
So it's
Or drug. I mean,
drug.
whichever way you want.
Let's go with drug.
Yeah.
So it's locked away under
You've not got a medical background, have you, Mark?
I haven't. Under loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of security doors.
Yeah. What is it with the last word? Doors.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Right. So it's hidden. No one knows it.
No.
It's taken the world's top
Yeah.
scientists to make it.
Right.
Are you agreeing with this so far?
Yeah, but
I'm still going.
I am
I'm
one of the
still
top scientists.
Oh, so you've decided that, have you?
Well, that was the idea of the fucking
By yourself?
question. Was that you were transported into a fictional world with a business, and you'd wake up and you'd have that business.
No, you'd have to start a business. You'd wake
We
up in the
can't
world and you'd have
all
to start a business
moonlight as babysitters for fucking
with our
large cats.
we said with our conscience.
Yeah.
So you go to sleep tonight
Right.
and you wake up
Yeah.
in the boys.
I don't think we've read each other's messages.
Universe.
I am gonna get. I'm either sounding like Mengele or I'm turning into fucking. Oh.
So
Why didn't I go with Percy Jackson?
So our messages said
Yeah.
you have to fall asleep. Well, we didn't go into this detail.
What did I say underneath all that? I went, ignore that. And then I wrote something else.
You did.
Yeah, so you didn't ignore it. You went with it.
Yeah, because I liked it. Okay, so you're world famous.
Right.
Sorry, you're.
Why am I famous?
No, you're not.
Right.
You are a world leading scientist.
Yeah.
Have you worked on Compound V and now you've kind of migrated and want to start your own business?
Yeah.
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 Good thought.
Yeah.
What makes you think that you can survive in a world where
Because.
a company is so evil
Yeah.
and yet so powerful and has the 7
Yeah.
superheroes as well as loads of people who are trying to get into it?
Yeah.
So loads of super people,
Super cool.
loads of superheroes who can basically do whatever are they called?
Yeah.
Want them to do, and you're little old Joe
Yeah.
with his back of the local shop
Yeah.
counter.
It's not a shop. It's like a private clinic.
Like sometimes in hairdressers they rent out a chair to like up and coming like new hairdressers.
What? I'm in a hairdresser.
No, you're like in a shop and you just kind of got like a little corner office.
No, it's not like that. And to answer that question,
But who's going to protect you? How are you getting?
I have
protection?
superpowers.
So you're right.
I've injected myself with Compound AT.
Well, you can't have done.
Why?
Were your rules beforehand?
What rules?
Well, you wouldn't have qualified.
Oh, yeah. God.
So the
I've
idea.
got a load of
the idea-
superheroes protecting me.
But it wasn't you. It wasn't you being transformed as a CEO of a successful business.
Yeah.
It was setting up a business. You have to start a business.
So I'm a scientist who
They're
works
never
for
going to start you. They're going to kill you.
They won't know about it because I've been completely ethical.
So who are you recruiting? Like friends and family?
No, like 18-year-old. So I've been keeping an eye on people. Right.
So you're keeping an eye on.
So there's some people. I've been doing it very covertly. So I've found.
What about
some candidates?
What about people who apply and don't get accept Compound V? Could you then add them onto your program?
Yes, but I've also
there we go
developed another drug.
What?
Called
Since we've been talking.
Called
Compound. It has to be
Compound P. And it's Compound Protect, and you can take that at any age.
Yeah.
And I inject that, and
into what you want.
It's me. Into a small dog, no, into me, and it protects me
from what?
Anything. So I'm just impervious to harm. Emotional,
harassment,
physical. I can't
belittling.
be fucked with. Belittling, it's all good. Like, so I've got that. So the 7.
What
can't
if someone
do shit
says
to
like,
me.
"Oh, I'm gonna just messing about with Joe tonight." I can't do that because no one can.
Well, you won't be there.
Well, oh, I'm in Africa.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I had so much confidence that yours was utter bullshit, and within the first 30 seconds of discussing mine, I've realised that mine.
It's got a few gaps.
May be worse. Have you got any other questions for me?
I just think. I mean, the main one, I think I've covered.
Which one? The ethics.
Your knowledge of being able to do it.
Oh, it's fine. I'm
which
scientist.
crumbled. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just kind of rewrote the rules of history.
Oh yeah, we won't want to do that, would we?
The second one was about protection.
Compound P.
Which you've done.
Yeah.
The third one.
Yeah.
How are you making your money? So are people buying this from you? Like, how much are we talking? Like, because I don't know in The Boys if it's paid for, or do they kind of like, is it an investment by them?
It's a combination.
Like you inject a baby, you get them on a contract. So if they do make it, you can be like an agent and get X percentage of their earnings.
As a parent.
No, as like as Vought.
Vought, right?
That's kind of what they're giving the child it for free.
Yeah.
But they're gonna.
I don't think they just do that. I think the parents also request it as well, don't they?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But the parents aren't paying for it. You're investing in it. So when you're older, like an agent in the music industry, they'll make X percentage of whatever you earn.
Oh
as
yeah,
an
yeah,
artist.
yeah.
So is that what model are you going down?
No, I just accept a one-off fee.
Okay, how much are we talking? So this world changing, this is gonna change their life.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to create too many superheroes.
I know, but it can't be cheap to manufacture and keep your office open. Not in New York City.
£12,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
It was the first figure
Good number.
I could think of. Yeah, exactly.
I think 12 grand's quite reasonable for.
For what? Yeah.
How much do teeth cost?
Why do you keep going back to teeth?
Only because I was in Tool Station the other day.
Tool Station?
Yeah, I needed to replace a ceiling fan, extractor fan. And a guy.
Because that's important, isn't it? Don't think it's a ceiling fan.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter where.
No.
But a guy opened the door.
Yeah.
Out of his, he had like a really knackered old transit van.
Yeah.
Opened the door at Tool Station when I was coming out.
Yeah.
The bright, I'm not even talking white teeth. They were like fluorescent.
Oh yeah.
They looked so fake, and he just smiled at me, and I smiled it back, and that's just been ingrained in my head.
Yeah.
Like, why would you go to like the?
I know a couple of people like that.
Fluorescent level,
it's
not
terrifying.
even natural. So yeah, I'm just thinking how much like teeth cost. Maybe say £5 grand. So would you rather have teeth, which I think you have to go back and get them redone at any time anyway, or have the superpower? And I think
I'd rather have the superpower. Yeah, exactly. So,
but can you decide
I don't think
which one
you've chosen the best. What I can either do your teeth or have a superpower.
Now, can I decide what superpower I'm going to do?
Yeah, but that's extra.
So how do you decide? Is that compound
ATC during the interview?
ATC
anti-twat
choice.
Ah,
so you can choose which one. So you can have ATR.
Yeah.
Random.
Yeah.
For £12,000.
£12,000.
ATC.
50 grand.
Right, and it could be anything.
Within the realms of this fictional universe.
I mean, in Boys, there's so many different types.
Some are terrible.
Yeah, but there's so many different. I don't think there's a ceiling on what you can and can't do. It's just what they've introduced into the show.
Yeah, or the comic.
So
this is the show.
Name a superpower that you couldn't have with compound ATC.
You couldn't turn to custard.
Why not? Turn like flubber.
No, you couldn't do that.
Why not? You could
Because
turn
you
to
still
liquid.
have to remain. Who can turn to liquid?
Well, not anyone on ATC. It sounds like.
No
Like,
one
you
compound
could
V.
turn into a puddle.
Who turns into a puddle in the boys?
Well, we don't know yet.
Yeah,
It's such a big universe.
Yeah, but you
There's
can't
no
change your
barriers.
biology. So you're still a human. It's still like
People turn to fire, Joe.
No, they turn on fire.
That's pretty much changing your biology, isn't it?
Well, you've still got the basic building blocks of society, haven't you?
Of society.
I panic. You've still got the basic building blocks. Like they've still got arms, appendages, knees.
What about the people who turns into like Stretch Armstrong?
They've still got arms.
Yeah, but it turns into something else.
No, it's still the same thing. It's just an exaggerated version of it, isn't it?
No.
A puddle of custard. How's he going to turn back? Or she?
Well, they go.
So there's no dessert items.
So that's important.
That's important. No dessert items.
No breakfast items.
No entrees.
No food, let's say.
No food.
Let's
No
cut it
drink.
No.
No food. No drink. Yeah, anything that you could sort of do sensibly as a human.
So being on fire,
So
there's,
you could be
there's
on
one person,
fire. You could fly. You
sensible
could
human thing.
control sea creatures.
Yeah.
See that again. He had his biology slightly changed so he could breathe underwater
Yes.
by having gills on his chest.
Yeah.
But he's not turned into a fish.
I get you. So you can't transform into something and then transform back to a human. You're
No,
gonna
although that
you
is-
live with that.
Yeah, exactly. You
Okay, I
live with
get
the
you.
basic thing. So anything within those possibilities.
Right.
Yeah,
50 grand. I might do it.
that's what I'm saying, mate.
Yeah, I've got no faith in it.
Thing is, I can't decide which one is the shittest out of those two
Yeah,
now.
we both. You started off too confident, thinking mine was shit.
It was shit.
I think,
It
as
is.
a movie franchise goes,
Yeah,
you'd get rights more than me.
yeah.
Yours seems a bit more plausible in that world.
And sued.
Yeah, I just think you're gonna get killed instantly.
Mark, you are lifting a fucking big lion on a rope from behind a wall. I mean,
Yeah, with
that's
pulleys,
what I'm up against, and I might lose.
and you're struggling.
Yeah, exactly.
So there we go.
Brilliant.
Well, there we go.
There you have it.
A Wimberwer or an exploding cock.
Yes, we shall talk about that.
I don't know which one is the worst idea. I've come away from this with
No
shock
cock.
and horror,
All right, okay.
and a lot of less self-esteem and
yeah.
self-respect in some ways.
One of them was a terrible idea. One of them was the worst idea I've heard for a very long time.
Yeah, I think we both may have taken compound AT before. No, actually, no. What's the utter drivel? Compound UD.
Oh, UD.
Utter drivel.
Utter drivel. Yeah, it's a new one. Yeah, so if you like the episode, give us a like on Instagram or share it to your friends and family.
Yes, please do. And we are always looking for ideas or feedback. So if you've got any ideas for future episodes, get in touch with us on our email account. That is reacttothatpod@gmail.com.
And I will tell you the Instagram. Sorry, react to that pod. Yeah.
Yeah, is that it?
That's it. And thank you for Another Delinquency for doing the intro music. And
What about
thank you,
Frasier?
Fraser, to doing the artwork. I got there.
I know.
I got
Why
there.
do you never do Frasier first?
Because it's always best to
Consistency.
be consistent.
Okay.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye.
React to that.